Hello and welcome back to the Fragrance Direct YouTube channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create this gorgeous glittery Christmas party season look, and all the products I use can be found on the Fragrance Direct website. So I'm going to start this look with the foundation, and I'm going to be using the Guerlain Parure Gold, and actually this time it is in a lighter shade because I'm no longer unfortunately tanned from the summer and I don't have any fake tan on today. So sometimes I actually like to apply this foundation with my fingers, and then other times I like to use a little kabuki brush because I feel like it blends it into the skin just really seamlessly. If you have problematic skin like mine, which is acne prone but dry, then this is such a great foundation for that skin type because it doesn't cake, it doesn't break me out, and it has all the right ingredients in it to just seamlessly blend into the skin and make you just look like you're not actually wearing any foundation, but it gives you that beautiful hydrated glow. It's also really good for if you have any sunspots or any breakouts. The coverage is actually full coverage enough to cover them, but also not to look too cakey, and that's what I really love about this. I use a mixture of my fingers and a brush to blend this in. So next I'm going to move on to the eyebrows, because with a more dramatic look I like to have the brows done first before I move on to the eyes, just because it kind of helps you to give your face a bit of structure so that you know where you're going with the eye makeup. So today I'm going to be using the Ardell Stroker Brow, and this is such a great product for if you have a lot of sparse areas but you don't want to have that bold like thick brow. This is really great for just drawing in, well, as it says Stroker Brow, for just drawing in those hairs that are missing. Now that the sparse areas of the brow have been filled in, I'm going to be going in with Lord & Berry's must-have Tinted Brow Gel, and this is just going to set the hairs in place. So I'm now going in with MAC Select Moisture. This is in NW15, and I'm just going to apply it a little bit underneath my eyes. This is a really nice moisturising concealer, so again for anyone with dry under eyes this is really great. I also think it would be great for combination skin because it's definitely not oily, and I think it just sets really nicely, and for most people the under eye area is normally drier than the rest of the face anyway. A great little trick I do with this concealer as well is that if you have any darkness around the inner socket of your eyes, if it's a kind of bluey green colour, and this has actually got quite a bit of salmon like in it, so it's quite a good corrective colour as well. Sometimes I will just place the concealer there and leave it there only for a couple of minutes, maybe 2 or 3, and then that way when you do go to blend it, it's not going to slide all over the place, and it's had a little bit of a chance to set, but it's still tacky enough to blend. Next I'm using this eyeshadow primer by Technic, and it is a matte one. I'm just going to be applying this to the lid of the eyes. I don't always use an eye primer, but for something like a Christmas party look or a night out where you want your makeup to last you all night, it's a really good idea. And next, to create the eye look, I'm actually quite excited about using this palette. So I'm using the W7 Dusk Till Dawn. I'd actually heard a lot about it, but never actually had a chance to test it out. So these are the beautiful colours in the palette. It also comes with a brush, so I'm going to do something a little bit against the norm, or should I say against the normal rules of makeup. I'm going to be using these purpley colours to create this look. I'm going to be using it with a red lip. I know, my goodness, who do I think I am? So I'm going to start by going in with this colour here. I'm going to use this to pack on the colour. That is really nice. That's actually really pigmented. And then we're going to just keep building up that colour by alternating between packing the colour on and then blending out the edges. So I've never used this brand before, but I've actually heard a lot about them, and I am really impressed with the products. Like, this eyeshadow blends really easily, it's not chalky, and this brush is actually really good. The fluffy side makes it easy to blend, the bristles are also really soft, and the side for packing is also brilliant. Not quite sure how to say this, if it's Mojave, but I'm going to be using this one. So this is all going to be acting as a base to the glitter, the fun glitter part that we're going to be applying afterwards. That really adds a really nice iridescent glow and really beautiful colour to the eyelid. So next I'm going to be applying some eyeliner. I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Gel Liner. And it comes in a little pack like this where you get two, which I think is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to be using the shade Onyx. Okay, now that the eyeliner is on, this is the fun bit. Well, it's the fun bit for me anyway. I'm going to be going in with Prima's Glitter Stack, and I'm going to be using this gorgeous pink colour here. So it's actually pre-glued, so it already has the gluey like consistency in it. I'm going to try and show you guys without tipping it all over. Look how beautiful. Now that I've applied that beautiful base, I'm going to be going in with this gorgeous pearly, again, lilac-y, purpley, pinky glitter particles. Next I'm going to be using some lashes by a brand I haven't tried before. So these are the Gigi 100% Human Hair So Sue lashes, and they look really gorgeous. I'm also going to be using their waterproof eyelash glue. So now that the lashes are on, I'm just going to go in and finish up the eyes by doing the under eyes in the exact same two colours that I used on top. So I'm going to be using this one first and then using that second. So now moving on to the face, I'm going to warm it up a bit with MAC's bronzer in Golden. I'm not going to contour or anything too harsh because this looks pretty dramatic, so it's just going to warm up any areas that need warming up. Then I'm going to lightly powder the face with Antipodes Translucent. And some final little touches to the eyes that I'm just going to take what's left on my brush from the glitter that I applied and just dab a tiny bit of that in the corners. I'm going to be using the Elizabeth Arden Beautiful Colour Moisturizing Lipstick. Now look at this packaging, it is absolutely stunning, it's so luxurious. Now the reason I chose this one for this look specifically is that if you're going to a Christmas party, you're probably going to be eating and drinking and you want your lipstick to have staying power, but you also want it to be moisturizing so that it's not too dry and it doesn't start cracking around the edges once you start eating and drinking. And that is the finished look, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this Christmas party makeup tutorial, and I hope that you guys have a really fun time at your own Christmas parties, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.